Imagine this. You're sitting across from a beautiful younger woman. The conversation is flowing. The energy is magnetic. And then she drops the question. So, how old are you? Most men panic. Their minds race. They stumble. I'm only 45. Is that okay? I'm 50. But most people say I look younger. I'm 55, but I still work out and take care of myself. Sound familiar? These responses might seem harmless, maybe even a little flattering, but to her, they scream one thing. Insecurity. In that one moment, you've either passed the test or failed it without realizing. You see, your age isn't the problem. It's how you handle the question that determines everything. Whether you spark her interest or kill the vibe instantly. If you're over 40 and still feel unsure how to respond confidently to this question, this video is going to change everything. Welcome to Dark Psychology. I'm Emilian. Today, we're diving deep into the subtle psychological test hidden in a single question. How old are you? It's not about numbers. It's about confidence, maturity, and how you own the life you've lived. And don't worry, I'll be giving you word-for-word responses you can start using right away. So, make sure you stay until the end, because these lines can instantly shift her attraction in your favor. Let's break this down. In over 90% of cases, when a younger woman asks about your age, it's not because she's curious about the number. No, what she's really doing is this. She's checking if you're insecure about being older. She's wondering, will this man treat his age as a liability, or will he embrace it as part of his strength? Because the truth is, she already knows you're older, your body language, your demeanor, your confidence. It's written all over you. Your mindset is your age. She's not trying to figure out your birth year. She's trying to read your mindset. Is your age something you're ashamed of, or something you wear like a badge of wisdom and charm? Because if you flinch, if you start explaining or justifying, she instantly picks up on it. And trust me, no woman wants to be with a man who is insecure about himself, especially not one who's been around long enough to know better. So here's your first mindset shift. She's not judging your age. She's judging how you carry it. The minute you realize that, you stop trying to convince her and start being the man she can admire. Now, let's get into the meat of this. Exactly how you should respond when she asks, how old are you? This is your 6-part playbook to handle it with style, humor, and masculine charm. Number 6, women bend their own rules. Women say they have rules. He must be under 40, no more than 10 years older. But here's the secret. Those rules disappear when they meet a man who makes them feel alive. If you bring excitement, warmth, and emotional depth to her life, your age becomes irrelevant. She might have walked in thinking too old, but she'll walk out thinking too good to pass up. Number 5, timing matters. Never reveal your age too soon. Not think of it like this. Women are like a fireplace. They take time to ignite. Don't douse the spark with cold statistics. Let her connect with your vibe, your energy, your presence. By that time she knows your age, she's already into you, and it won't matter anymore. Number 4, add 2 years to her guess. Here's a playful trick that never fails. When she asks your age, smile and say, why don't you guess? Chances are she'll lowball it out of politeness or calm. If she says 38 and you're bathe her curiosity, actually 45, respond with almost. I'm actually 40. You've kept it light, playful, and avoided sounding defensive. Game on. Number 3, bathe her curiosity. When she asks your age, lean in with a confident smile and say, you're close. Want a few clues? And take a second guess later. Boom. You've just shifted the dynamic from serious interrogation to playful curiosity. She's now more focused on solving a fun little puzzle, you than judging your number. And during that extra time, She's guessing she's also falling deeper into your personality. You've just bought yourself more time. Toimpress without dodging the question. Number 2. Playfully exaggerate. Humor disarms. Confidence attracts. Mix both and you become unforgettable. So if Chet hits you with, "How old are you?" respond with a chuckle. Old enough. Flip the script to be your grandfather. Just kidding. I've got a few extra years under my belt. That's all. That little joke shows you're self-aware, fun, and totally comfortable in your skin. And that comfort. That's exactly what she's drawn to. Number 1, flip the script. Here's the power move. When she asks, "How old are you?" smile, lock eyes, and say, "Old enough to know what I want. But the real question is, how old are you? I need to make sure you're not too young for me." Just like that, you've turned the tables. You're no longer Theon being evaluated. Now she's the one trying to prove herself. That's power. That's presence. That's dark psychology. Bonus tip. Always frame it positively. However you choose to answer. Always cast your age in a positive light. Say things like, "I'm in my early 40s, and cast your age in a positive light, loving every minute. These years gave me experience, perspective, and a better sense of what actually matters." That right there, that's attractive maturity. You've just shown her you're not living in denial. You're living in your prime, and that's irresistible. Now let's rewind. Remember the insect? Younger now to enjoy the mystery. Why it works? This playful tease keeps her on her toes. You're showing charm, wit, and zero insecurity all in one line. Response number 2, the mirror. Move. Well, how much do you weigh? Grin, lean back slightly. See, some questions are better left unanswered. Why it works? This mirrors her behavior and puts a spotlight on the question's personal nature. It adds humor while shifting thenergy back in your favor. Response number 3, flip the frame. Flip Thephram. How old are you? I need to make sure you're not too old for me. Then smile. But I have to admit, you've got some seriously good energy. Why? It works. You're flipping the power dynamic and turning her test into your evaluation. That kind of confidence is captivating. Response 4, the mysterious gentleman. Let's just say I'm at the perfect age where I know exactly what I want and how to get it. Lock eyes. Hold the pause. Why it works? Mystery is magnetic. This line oozes masculine composure and self-assurance. You're not hiding. You're choosing to lead the pace of the interaction. Response number 5, the grandpa joke. Light humor. Old enough to be your grandfather. Pause, then smirk. But only if he had really good genes and a killer sense of humor. Why it works? Light humor. This shows you're not taking yourself too seriously. It humanizes you while still giving her something to all about. And humor is attraction rocket fuel. Response number 6, the confident truth teller. I'm 52, and I've never felt better. Age has made everything richer, deeper, and way more interesting. Delivered with pride, no apology. Why? It works. You're owning it with full conviction. This response settles her. I'm not trying to be young. I'm busy being exceptional. Psychological bonus tip. Pause and watch her reaction. After giving your answer, don't rush. Pause. Let her sit with it. If she really a question, it's a challenge, a curiosity, a subtle invitation to reveal not your age, but your self-worth. Are you the kind of man who folds when tested, or the kind who rises with humor, confidence, and presence? Because let's face it, if she's even asking, she's already intrigued. Now she wants to know, will you break the stereotype she has in her head or secret weapon? Will you confirm that you're just like all the others, overthinking, overcompensating, and underconfident? This is where Psychology bones your secret weapon the way. Your spend calmly, playfully, even mysteriously activates a part of her brain that says this one is different, and once that thought enters her mind attraction, becomes inevitable, fin'll take away the rule you should live by. So, here's the rule you leave with Toddy. Never answer a woman's question with insecurity, especially not one that asks your identity. You don't need Tolly. You don't need to convince. All you need is to own your truth in a way that feels natural, bold, and fun. That's what makes you magnetic. That's what makes you unforgettable. If this video gave you clarity, confidence, or even a smile, hit that like button to let me know it helped. Outro, and subscribe to Dark Psychology, because every week I'm diving deeper into the truths most people never talk about. Whether it's attraction, confidence, or decoding thief male mind, you'll always leave here sharper, smarter, and stronger than you came. And hey, drop a comment and tell what's the best or worst answer you've ever given when someone asked your age. I'd love to hear your stories, because we grow when we share. You're in it too old, my friend. You're just finally old enough to be irresistible. I'm Amelia, and this is Dark Psychology. Until next time, stay bold, stay wise, stay unforgettable.